Hello everybody, this is AZSXJ, and in today's video we're gonna be doing another commentary, but of a ranked match with Welkin. Now initially when I recorded this video, I was pretty sure I set matchmaking onto casual, because I was just gonna do like a casual showcase on the approaches of how to play Welkin, what you're looking for, what you're fishing out for, what are some techniques to use, and what are some, specific strikers to look out for in battle. But turns out this was actually a ranked match, which I had no idea. But oh, here's our match. So yeah, this is just gonna be commentary on my mindset, what I'm thinking about in the moment. Hopefully it can help other players get an idea of the flow for Welkin. See, this should have been my first hint, because everyone has a really fancy border. But I was like, oh, that's weird. It's a lot of fancy borders in casual. So, makeup of the team, you can see, I believe I'm the only melee. No, we got Panther. So there's at least two. So we got Sky Raider, Lumine, Inferno, Aquila. Pretty DPS heavy, and like 2 melee units. Pretty sure Hottie still picks Aquila. But a shout out to all the players on the team here. Howdy, Dynamis, me, they Said, McTolbo. Sorry if I mispronounced those names. But this map's pretty fun. It's basically the same of Eye of Mizra, with like the shuttles and the keys, and like in the Desert Sandstorm. But this is like a space map. So you're still uploading keys, but there's like a laser you have to upload the key to. So like right here it's explaining 3 data terminals, seize the launch keys, upload them. By the way, this is like my attempt at a Sinanju paint job, but I think I put a little bit too much gold. But it's pretty much red and black. So right here, I'm taking a look at my mini-map. I see some jobber units there on the battlefield. I do notice this unit up here on the top right. I did notice a teammate marked on the enemy, so I'm checking it out. The Pinaka, so I just decide to pop a box just to make sure it doesn't escape. We take out the Pinaka. I see the Serenith, but they're kind of far away. I see the Tricera. I choose not to engage, and I'd rather engage with this Eliseness. Spinning just to counter some melee attacks. Now, with just enough boost, try to get the high ground to avoid fire. Decide to continue to go after this Eliseness and pressure him. Went for the flash to try to stun him if he decided to get out of the shield. Serenith does decide to attack me here. I decide to pop a shield and just spin on him, because he got trapped in the corner here. And do take out the Stellaris. My mistake, it's a Stellaris. Usually smart Stellaris, they'll avoid the spin by flying up, avoiding the spin, but this one decided not to. It's annoying. Serenith is taking orbital drop shots on me. And the fun thing about Welkin is my stun, auxiliary weapon 2, it's like a flash and it disables drones, so that also includes Pinaka's healing, other Welkin boxes, hurricane, shields, Narukami drones, you name it. It's a really useful tool. On top of blinding the enemy when you hit them like front facing, and also you disable their lock-on for like, I think 2.5 seconds. destroy the Pinaka again, so they're without a healer. Do you see like a Narukami sniping in the distance? I decide to avoid it and head more towards the objective, taking cover from below. Trying to pursue this Serenith, which I now realize is actually a Stellaris. Pop the box when I made contact, spin just to take him out, just to confirm the kill. I do have a visual on the Pinaka. I see that C is getting close to being active, so I decide to abandon the Pinaka and go straight for the objective. Taking some fire from the Tricera, so I pop my auxiliary shield, auxiliary weapon 3. Pop the box, hoping I can cheese out taking the point. Wasn't able to, decide to jump out. Flash the Elyseness in the baby form, or purge form, just to break the lock. Pop the box again, try to get the key. I tried to avoid the wall, but it seemed like I still took damage, even though I felt like I dodged pretty early. Stellaris thinks it can 1v1 me, and being too aggressive, it ends up dying. And unfortunately here I go down to a sniper shot, but our team did manage to take the lead. So we're in really good shape. So now that I have an idea that this Narukami is going to be a problem, I think I go ahead and see where I can bully or deter the sniper. Just because it's overlooking the point, and that's something we want to take. I do see my team already has a handle on C, so I'm just going to take care of the sniper. It's distracted so my team can have enough time to take it. I'm also keeping an eye on B. I know B is almost active. Just pursuing the Narukami a little bit. So now that I realize my team has the key, B is almost ready. I'm gonna go ahead, go for B. Decide to abandon the Narukami. I do see that B was taken by the enemy, so I want to make sure I can deny this point, so I pop the box. We were able to trap the Elyseness in the cabin for a short while. Looks like it was able to escape, but can't escape the damage from the rest of the team. I see a Pinaka here again, so I'm going to go ahead and try to go for the kill. Getting rid of heals. Pretty nice bonus for getting rid of the Pinaka. Now the team lost healing. Looks like Serenith just got killed. Looks like our Aquila has ace right now. They have the most kills on our team. Went over here. I did see that an Narukami was up there, but I decided to pursue the Serenith. But now I ended up engaging with this Elyseness just to pull him off the team. Now knowing that A is almost active, and I know there's a Serenith nearby, or Stellaris, I'm gonna go ahead and disengage and go straight for this key. That's why I went for the flash, just in case Stellaris was trying to cap. But I end up finding the Stellaris here. Lost visual, decided just to ignore and disengage. I do get the hit markers. I'm being locked on, and this is where I find the Stellaris. And I just spun to win. Now, it looks like Stellaris didn't know what to do. But if you're a Stellaris and you're in that situation, just jump and hover, just to avoid the spin. I know this match for sure I didn't get MVP. But as you can see, I only got 2 deaths. 7 kills, 4 assists. But yeah, MVP, that Aquila was doing work. With 8 kills, I'm not too far behind. I had 7. But I didn't really take any keys that match, but team did really great. I don't think the enemy team did that bad either. But their did seem to be a lot less teamwork going on. The enemy team looked like they're really split up. I think it's also because they didn't have a Welkin either. Having more brawlers like Welkin and then Panther are a lot easier to take control of objectives, just because they're brawl type strikers. So there's one match of Vigil. I hope this gameplay and commentary was helpful. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. And I also made a lore video a while back, so if anyone's curious about Mecha BREAK lore, I have a brief summary of the timeline so far, and I'll be updating the lore video pretty soon, but I'll probably pad in some gameplay commentary videos like this in the meantime, because lore video is going to take a bit of work and time, which I don't really have at the moment. So thank you everybody for watching. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe, and more videos like this will be on the way. Alright, see you guys in the next video.